Are you looking for a new base defense or tower defense game to satisfy your strategic cravings? Well, you're in luck, as I did some digging and found some games that I'm really excited for that are coming out soon. From Mars-based factory defense to pixelated fantasy fortress builders, these upcoming base defense titles have something for everyone. We'll explore games that'll make you defend, upgrade, and survive waves of enemies, both in futuristic landscapes and medieval realms, and even during the zombie apocalypse. In this video, we'll take a journey through 10 promising base defense games that are set to release later this year and beyond. You'll get a sneak peek at how you'll use particle physics to destroy this watery slime of death, join your friends to defend against waves of mythical creatures, or throw down cards in a deck-building fantasy game. We'll also look at games that put unique spins on familiar concepts, like a tower defense game where conveyor belts will become your best friend. So sit back and get ready to add some exciting titles to your wishlist. And if you enjoy these videos, please consider dropping a like, comment, or subscribe to stay updated on these upcoming strategic challenges. But let's get started. So in no particular order, coming in at number 10 we have Hostile Mars, an exciting space-themed base defense game. Hostile Mars blends tower defense with base building, resource gathering, and survival mechanics, which offers a unique twist on the overall genre. Players begin with minimal resources, exploring this hostile environment and collecting materials to build and defend their base. As you progress, you'll be automating resource collection with mini robots and designing intricate maze-like defenses to guide enemy waves through your traps and turrets. There is a demo currently available on Steam, which I highly recommend checking out. It really gives you a great introduction to the game. I really enjoyed going to the different stations to unlock more abilities, and then each time when you're ready to have these enemies come your way, and hopefully you have the right resources or traps to defend yourself, because it gets a little scary at times. I'm really excited about Hostile Mars because it combines all the strategic depth of base management with the intensity of action tower defense, all set in the sprawling, explorable world. It reminded me a bit of, say, the Planet Crafter, except you have these Borderlands claptrap-like enemy robots coming your way. And if you enjoy the space setting and defending a big base and futuristic weapons and traps, then I definitely recommend adding Hostile Mars to your wishlist today. Up next at number 9 we have Drill Core, which looks to be a very addictive base defense game that would be hard to put down. Similar to, say, Deep Rock Galactic, but from a 2D perspective, Drill Core has you managing a team of miners on a drill platform tasked with reaching deep underground and blowing up a core to save the planet. As you descend, you'll mine valuable ores, build structures like barracks to recruit more units, and fend off nightly alien attacks that threaten your mission. What excites me about Drill Core is its roguelike elements, where each run allows you to upgrade your gear for future attempts. The gameplay looks intense, it looks wild, and I'm really enjoying these graphics and the overall look and feel of the game too. It's perfect for those who enjoy a mix of strategy, base defense, and a bit of chaotic fun. So if that sounds like you, then check out Drill Core today. Coming in at number 8, we have Super Fantasy Kingdom. In this vibrant base defense game, you're not just protecting a kingdom here, you're building one from the ground up. During the day, you'll be trying to expand your kingdom, so that means collecting more resources, assigning workers to different resources so that they stay productive, and trying to expand your kingdom by building new roads and other buildings. Then on the other hand, you have your heroes, which you can then expand upon and upgrade using various abilities, and they are really cool. I love seeing them in action, and seeing them fight against the hordes in the evenings and at night are really intense. I got pretty scared. And then at the end, you'll finish your day and start it all over again. I played the demo during the Steam Next Fest, and I was very surprised about how addictive it got. And I really just enjoyed those cozy pixelated graphics and the strategic gameplay here. So if you're a fan of tower defense games with a dash of city building and love the idea of leading a quirky army in this fantasy world, then Super Fantasy Kingdom will be right up your alley. Then coming in at number 7 we have Dread Dawn. It's an upcoming zombie survival game, and it really caught my attention with its retro top-down isometric visuals and this intense arcade style gameplay. And I know what you're going to be thinking here. Isn't this just a ripoff of Project Zomboid? Well, just because it's got an isometric design and it's based during a zombie uprising, they do differ in many ways. Unlike the hardcore survival feel of similar games, Dread Dawn focuses on this large-scale tower defense mechanic where you'll be fending off various hordes of zombies. And judging from this gameplay trailer, it looks like something I'm going to be putting a lot of time in. So if you enjoy games that combine base defense with waves of zombie-like enemies, then Dread Dawn should definitely be one to watch out for. Coming in at number 6, we have QubiQuest Castlecraft, which is said to be an innovative blend of voxel sandbox, action, and horde defense. So when I first saw the trailer, I thought this looks like Minecraft with base defense elements. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's got the voxel-based graphics, which always work well where we've got this destructible format here. But you'll be building up your castle and you'll need to mine various resources, such as building farms, cutting down trees, and then you'll be placing down various defenses like your archers and your soldiers, and you'll be defending against waves of enemies, and everything's destructible, which is crazy cool. I love destructible buildings. I love seeing all these enemies come your way and try to defend it in this third-person view. It looks really intense, so really looking forward to it. Plus, this fully destructible world adds a whole nother layer of strategy and spectacle to the battles. With its mix of building mechanics, purposeful construction, and character progression, QubiQuest Castlecraft offers a fresh take on the base building defense genre and should definitely be added to your wishlist if that sounds down your alley. Then coming in at number 5 from the very popular Creeper World franchise, we have Creeper World IXE. And even though the 4th installment of the game was in 3D, IXE goes back to the 2D pixelated graphics, so if you prefer that, then you're in luck here. And the same formula still applies here. The Creeper always returns. See, Creeper World IXE continues the Creeper World franchise and brings sand, particle, and creeper fluid simulations together in a combination that opens up new strategies and threats. The game introduces new weapons and units, adding depth to the already dynamic battlefield. And with enhanced fluid simulations and particle systems, the game promises some intense strategic battles. And yes, there is a demo available on Steam. I played it, I was very impressed, and it was very challenging. I died quite a lot. It's not easy. But if you're a fan of these kind of defense games and it's got a lot of RTS elements in it too, then I definitely recommend checking out Creeper World IXE, or just check out their other titles because all of them are just really good. Then coming in at number 4, I'm really excited for this one, we have Tower Factory. It's got a unique blend of tower defense and almost like factory-like automation where you're going to be mining resources, sending them back to your base, and then using those to build these towers to defend against these relentless enemies. As you gather resources and expand your factory, you'll need to explore the procedurally generated map to locate and destroy the enemy castle before it overpowers you with its monstrous forces. And yes, the demo is also available for this one. And honestly, after playing it, I was like really excited. Especially it's got this relaxing soundtrack, these graphics, oh, they're so cozy and they're really fluid. Everything just snaps together really well. And the gameplay is quite challenging. I really wanted to murder these little mushrooms. I'm not gonna lie. With each game offering a fresh experience and the thrill of building these conveyor belts and unlocking permanent upgrades, Tower Factory is perfect for players who love strategy, exploration, conveyor belts, and a good challenge. Then coming in at number 3, we have Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, again from another very popular tower defense or base defense franchise. This action-packed tower defense game puts you in the shoes of a powerful war mage who is tasked with defending the rift from hordes of grotesque orcs. The game combines third-person shooter mechanics with strategic trap placement, and you'll be annihilating waves of enemies in spectacular fashion here. What's exciting is the game's new 4-player co-op mode, offering deeper progression systems and plenty of roguelike build options. The expanded level variety, including vast outdoor environments, also adds a fresh twist to the series. With randomized buffs and debuffs affecting heroes, traps, and levels, each playthrough is hoping to offer a unique challenge here. So fans of tower defense games who enjoy a mix of action, strategy, and humor, I think you'll be finding Orcs Must Die Deathtrap an absolute blast, and I highly recommend adding it to your wishlist today. Then coming in at number 2, we have Warcana, a fantasy-inspired real-time base defense strategy which has got a unique deck building twist. So now fans of deck builders can now get their hands on a base defense or tower defense type game. where here you'll be building up your deck, preparing defenses, and then summoning armies to survive the onslaught. In the game, you'll be this powerful magician where you'll be facing waves of relentless attacks while summoning your very own armies. I'm particularly excited about the Battle Royale mode, where up to 30 players can compete to be the last one standing. I was like, that's pretty cool. The demo I played during the Steam Next Fest really showed off some of those brilliant graphics and really interesting deck building mechanics, so I'm quite excited as to what comes next. The game is said to offer quite diverse gameplay options here, including over 30 scenarios, single player campaign, and custom scenarios that'll be using the in-game editor. And with multiple devotions to choose from, each offering unique perks and themes, Warcana promises some deep strategic gameplay here. So I'd say add this to your wishlist if you're a fan of both deck building and base defense genres and you're craving for a fresh, challenging experience. And then coming in at number 1, it is Kingmakers. I don't know, I think everyone is going to be hyped for this game. It's this mind-bending time travel base defense game that blends medieval warfare with modern firepower. I mean, if that doesn't sell it for you, I don't know what will. As humanity's last hope, you're sent 500 years back to medieval England to alter the course of history and to prevent the apocalypse. It also seems that the game will have this revolutionary AI system that can control thousands of individual soldiers in real-time battles, and when I heard that, I was like, I'm very keen. The game's unique twist though, you're armed with modern weapons if you didn't realize that by now, allowing you to wreak havoc on medieval battlefields with assault rifles, grenade launchers, and even attack helicopters. With seamless switching between combat and strategy and online co-op for up to 3 friends, Kingmakers offers an unparalleled strategic experience. And it is definitely one I recommend adding to your wishlist today because wow, it looks really cool. So that wraps up today's video. Thank you very much for watching. What did you think? Did you find one or more that will satisfy your tower defense cravings? Or maybe I left 1 or 2 games out. Let me know in the comment section below. I always enjoy reading the comments and I always try to reply to each and every one of you. And maybe leave a like if you find this video valuable. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to find more games to get lost in. But other than that, it's Marco here from Easily Distracted Games. And as always, don't stop gaming.